view, right? At the moment, I'm taking a riverboat tour across the Red River. It's so nice, and the sun is out, and these riverboats are actually right by our studio at the Forks. But imagine we were somewhere else. Imagine we were days into a journey with nothing but the clothes on our backs, no food, and no guarantee we'll get to our destination. All we can think of is 3 words: freedom or die. That's the story of Vietnamese Canadian Tam Nguyen. Over there, Tam has a custom tailor shop on Ellis Avenue. For him, the journey to Canada, well, he's actually going to tell you that himself. This is Tam and his daughter Trin, and this is his shop.
I do everything under clothes, making new, restyle the old one to a new life.
You also make clothes for movies sometimes too. You're the guy that cop.
Yeah, sometimes movie in old movie, then a 50s style, they can't find the clothes, then they bring me the picture and I copy from there. Like the movie Truman Capote, that's the old movie, so they can't buy any clothes would fit him, and that. And they want me to make with them, so I did make some.
Tam's story begins in the 50s too, in Vietnam's countryside during wartime.
My parents, farmer with no land, like poor family, very poor. We live just day by day, whatever. And my parents have 9 children, and my name Tam. That means number 8 kids in the family.
Oh, so you're almost the youngest.
Yeah, almost the younger. Yeah. In Vietnam War, you don't know if you're still alive tomorrow or not. You just know you today you're alive and you have food today. That's all in the world. Sometimes people die behind me. I still running. Me and my brother, my sister, we watch fighting like you watch in a live show. Sometimes you get numb. Sometimes you don't know. You don't know the danger because everywhere is danger anyway.
It was during the war that Tam realized his passion for clothes. One day, he walked to Quang Ngai City with the help of his neighbors who gave him water and showed him the way so he could learn how to become a tailor. When the war finally ended in 1975, an 18-year-old Tam was ready for the world around him to change for the better, so he set up shop by putting a sewing machine in front of his family's house. But the time for peace was short-lived as the Cambodian Civil War began. With a desperation to flee the country for a better life and with no money to his name, Tam's only means of escape was on a migrant boat, where his future was decided by the man who was only taking paying passengers aboard.
So I begged the guy, I cried a little bit. So he said, okay, you can come and you owe me, you pay me when you make money. Yeah, I said, yes, I promise. So he let me in. So we think life is still survive like only maybe 1%, that's all. But I would say, what, so and we all thinking like freedom or die. Just get in a boat and go find your better life and other side. We don't know where we're going. We just want to get out of Vietnam.
Were you scared?
Oh yeah. First day we really worry, get caught. If the army, the police catch you, you'll be in trouble. You'll be dead. The second day, I'm worried, we gonna die or what? And first day, second day, we have food. And the third day, we don't have any more food. So we just lucky we have some hook so we can fishing. So we eat raw fish from the third day. And we have a little water to survive like just a small cap, container cap, like twice a day, that's it, the limit. You can't have more than that. I pray and I say if I survive, I will help other. I will help my family. I will other. When we get near to Malaysia, and we say, oh, here we see some land, some trees and stuff like that, and we just get the boat into and jump off the boat.
After that, Tam went to a refugee camp. When asked where he wanted to go, he said Canada. After arriving in Winnipeg, Tam tried his hand at schooling and working in a factory, but eventually, to make ends meet, he went back to his true passion, tailoring.
I want to pay back my dad before I can help my parents. So I did. I paid the guy back in 2 years.
The one from the boat?
The one from the boat, yeah. He's in Toronto now. I pay him back, and I pay my ticket from Malaysia to Canada. Then I help my family in Vietnam to fix the house so they'll have night to stay, won't get wet, straw house. So we built a house and we did, and after that, 85 I bought a house myself, and 86 I opened my shop.
In the year 2000 came the chance for Tam to make an even bigger impact on the lives of his family through the provincial nomination program.
So I told my nephew and niece, who want to come, send me the information and I will help. So I did help 15 families. Any my brother and sister at least have one children here, at least. So, but my older sister, she have 6 of them here. One they moved to Toronto, 3 they moved to Vancouver, and we have a big family here.
Tam fulfilled the promise he made on the boat decades ago, because not only did he transform the lives of his family, he also changed the lives of hundreds of families in Vietnam through the charity he helped found, Canadians Helping Kids in Vietnam.
We did about 15, 14 schools. A small one we built for,
Wow.
we built school, and we helped orphanage. We sent children to school. We done very well. We did a lot. We have 300 kids we help.
Canadians Helping Kids in Vietnam closed its doors in 2020 after 25 years of philanthropic work. Since then, Tam is focused on his business, which is soon celebrating its 40th year. Tam Custom Tailor is like a history book, filled with photos and memories of the people he's worked with over the years.
It looks like there's a lot of memories around this cash register. Tell me about the Backstreet Boys concert.
Well, the Backstreet Boy come in town, and one of my customers, he works there, and he say, Tom, you want to work for Backstreet Boy one day? I say, how am I going to work? He say, well, just get you some needles, some thread, whatever. You go to the stake in the back, and you do some work there. I say, okay, do I get paid? They say, yeah, you get paid. You can see the show. I say, I'll let you like that. Okay, I will. So I did. I work. I say, okay. So I take my portable sewing machine down there and some whatever I need to do. So I went there and I spent a day in the back, work until they come and see me. Then we try on some of the then some clothes, make sure they're okay. So we did.
I'm sorry, did you say you touched the Backstreet Boys?
Oh yeah, I try on the clothes for them. Yeah.
It's not just his tailoring that he should be known for. He makes sure that we never forget about the people back home, so.
It's the first of its kind, conceived from the ground up to stir emotion. This is a luxury SUV built without compromise. The look, the sound, the feeling. Its power and design perfectly aligned. The new Mazda CX-90 Hybrid and Plug-in Hybrid, now available at Jerry Gordon's Mazda.
I've been the Mazda dealer in Winnipeg for 45 years, and I've never seen a car quite like this. Right, guys?
And now it's time for Stuff You Should Do, brought to you by Surplus Direct. The Winnipeg Sea Bears are geared up for Season 2. The city's only professional basketball team plays out of Canada Life Centre now until the end of July. The Hot Wheels Monster Truck Live Glow Party heads to Canada Life Centre on July 6th and 7th. Tickets and show info available at ticketmaster.ca. If you have a community event, email us.
If you want to swim 12 months of the year, then you got to have a swim spa. They're available in a variety of sizes from 11 all the way up to 19 feet. With R35 insulation, they cost less to heat for a whole year than the traditional pool costs for just 4 months. And the best part is, if you move, you can take it with you. So if you like the idea of a refreshing dip on a hot summer's day or ringing in the new year under the stars, call Krevko Lifestyles, your gotta have swim spot store.
Hi, I'm Abel.
I often forget to mention that he's an amputee because Abel will try any activity he can.
My helps me with basically everything.
He doesn't see what he can't do, he sees what he can do.
Yeah, this is helping.
The War Amps has just given him the ability to do all the activities every kid can do.
When you donate to the War Amps, you help kids like me. Thank you.
Philly is on 92.1 City. Joe is on 92.1 City.
Hey, guys.
Yep, and Kirby is on 92.1 City.
I think they mixed up our shirt sizes.
I don't know. Seems fine to me.
Yeah, looks good to me.
Put it on Philly, Joe, and Kirby. Mornings on Winnipeg's rock station, 92.1 City.
For my 16th birthday, my friends threw me a party. We played games, had food, I got some gifts, and then afterward I went home and I got to change into my pajamas, fall asleep in my room, in my bed. It was a day that went exactly as I expected. My friend, Zobair Deen, had a very different experience. We're going to meet him now at his house in the south end of Winnipeg to hear his story.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Joanna.
Hi. Oh my
nice
gosh.
to meet you.
Oh, it's so nice
see
to
you.
see you.
Yeah. See, it's been a while.
Yes, it has. Have you been?
All right. Anytime.
Great. So I would love to just start with what you did for your 16th birthday.
On my 16th birthday, I was forced out of my country. I was on a boat ride crossing borders between Afghanistan and Pakistan. And I was celebrating my 16th birthday on a boat to an unknown destination. My parents, my siblings, my grandmother were all in the same raft. For us, it was a matter of life and death. All the bridges were burned behind us. There's no way of returning to the past.
Take me through what happened on that 3.5 day journey.
Yeah. 3.5 day of journey. The border between Afghanistan and Pakistan was closed because of the civil war in Afghanistan and a war that was imposed on people. Just like my family, there are hundreds of thousands of other families that wanted to cross the border into Pakistan to a place of safety. So along in the process, we end up not having enough water. So I remember blowing the mosquitoes and insects from the water to drink the water. And we all end up getting malaria in the process after 3 or 4 days of traveling on that route. And I lost food on the raft after 3.5 days of traveling, ended up being cucumbers. And that got us through our last meal. Turned 21 and 22 when I came to Canada. I felt home. So I arrived, and when I landed here, this was it.
Was starting life again here in Canada any different?
It had its differences, but I felt safe here. I felt this was my home, this was my final destination. I was not going to go anywhere else. I was not going to get kicked out of a country again. I embraced life here. I embraced the winter. I embraced mosquitoes. I embraced the winter. I embraced the winter and the mosquitoes. I embraced way of life. One of the pivotal things of my life has always been my faith in God, and that's what carried me through in Canada. That's what carried me through when I was in Pakistan and also in Afghanistan.
So all of these, what I feel like are incredible
and take that any way you like, incredible life experiences. How did that sort of influence you into joining NATO and it was studying extreme terrorism?
So we all go through traumatic experiences in life, and I think faith and fear have one thing in common. We're believing in the unseen. For me, I believe on the faith part. I believe in the unseen of the faith, the good things that will come out of a miserable situation in life. We experience pain, and the fear factor would say, rely and continue to live in fear of that traumatic event. The faith part will encourage you to overcome that and see the purpose in pain. For me, because I experienced war, I wanted to give back in that area that I healed from. I wanted to bring my new self as a Canadian to Afghanistan, a land that I grew up and grew up in, and I had good experiences there, but also horrible experiences. So that was the driving factor in my life. I felt called to be there.
So you did go back?
I did go back, yes. I did go back as my new self.
What was it like going back to your home country after so long?
Life looked very different. There were no trees in the city that I grew up in Kabul. There were no trees. Roads looked a lot dustier than before. I think people's appearances had changed over the years because of the poverty and very oppressive regimes. And it was very difficult and very different than what I'd experienced before.
Wow. How was the spirit of the people?
The resilience hadn't gone away. The resilience was always there. The hope was always there. And people throughout the history, but particularly in the last 4 decades of life, they have learned to be resilient. They have learned to hope. They see the light at the end of the tunnel. That's the people group that I come from.
You've since left NATO. Tell me, what is it you're doing today?
I was offered a job to become a business liaison and also an employment coach to work with individuals with high barrier to employment. So opportunities for employment is essentially the pulse of our downtown. People that walk into opportunities for employment, they're not left empty-handed. We bring about that change and that transformation. We restore their dignity. We give them hope. One thing that I'm very passionate about is that as human beings, we go through experiences. We're violated. We're sometimes violated circumstances that are beyond our control, which wounds us. And then those wounds, when we're healed from that process, they become scars. And those scars become tattoos of grace when we reach that level of wholeness. When we look back to those scars, we see the design, we see the beauty, and in some of those circumstances, some of those situations. In my situation, the provision of a cucumber in the middle of nowhere between mountains, the provision that when I think about the various different difficulties that I've been through, I've survived 19 different attacks throughout my life. And when I look at those situations, I'm very grateful, very thankful.
Time is ticking on these savings this weekend at The Brick. Get up to 40% off mattresses and up to 40% off bedroom furniture. Plus, receive a bonus mattress when you buy select 5-piece bedroom packages. The Brick, saving you more.
Stop dreaming. Start shopping. Red Tag Days are on at Toyota with great offers on select models. Find yours today at shoptoyota.ca. Stop dreaming. Start shopping. Red Tag Days are on at Toyota with great offers on select models. Find yours at shoptoyota.ca.
Why pay full price for quality products? Make Surplus Direct your liquidation destination. Appliances, furniture, clothing, and more for up to 80% off retail prices. New loads arrive daily, so don't miss out. Come on back and say hello to Good Buys.
Ever dreaming of lustrous colors? Gray hair? Not a problem. Beacon Speedy. Just apply both creams onto the applicator comb and then to the gray hair. 5 minutes is all it takes. No mess, no worries, no stains. Once color is attained, rinse well. Vegan Speedy. Coloring your hair is now as easy as 1, 2, 3. Vegan Speedy. Color change in 5 minutes.
Hi, I'm Vanessa.
Vanessa likes gymnastics. She loves soccer. She loves to ride her bike. She loves to stay at the park as long as she can. She shows me every day that she can do anything she puts her mind to. The War Amps is able to provide Vanessa with the devices and support that she needs because of the generosity of the public. Nothing will stop her. Any help that she ever needs is right there because of your generosity.
Thank you.
And now it's time for Stuff You Should Do, brought to you by Surplus Direct. The Winnipeg Sea Bears are geared up for Season 2. The city's only professional basketball team plays out of Canada Life Centre now until the end of July. The Hot Wheels Monster Truck Live Glow Party heads to Canada Life Centre on July 6th and 7th. Tickets and show info available at ticketmaster.ca. If you have a community event, email us.
City TV Plus has all your favorite shows on demand, plus more. Try it, stream it, love it. Start your free trial with Prime Video channels today.
Tuesdays on City TV. It's summer's #1 show. Go for gold.
You think there's no way to top it? This season tops it.
America's Got Talent. All new. Tuesdays, 8, 7 Central on City TV. Or stream it on City TV Plus.
Come on. Everyone's invited to Zobair's house, where he's prepared a traditional, home-cooked Afghan meal.
Hi, my name's Tom.
My name is Zobair. Zobair Town.
Nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome here.
Yeah, well, thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Go right in, please. Make yourself at home. Canada, and call this our home.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. How long you been here?
24 plus years. Wow.
Yeah, 42. You are. I can't. Lost count. Yeah.
Someday I'm going to be you.
Yeah. 2005 be 45.
Let's sit down.
Okay.
Yes, yeah.
I'll get you on that.
Do you have a preference as to where we sit?
All right, so that's the tricky part.
Okay.
Okay, here's the situation, right? So, in a normal Canadian home, the head of the house would sit in the head of the table. So where we come from, probably in our culture too, we usually put the guests there. Yeah. So whoever's the guest of honor would be the head of the table. That's just a small way of honoring our guests. So, and we usually take the very end of the table, not the head of the table, just to honor our guests.
Yeah. So the older.
Yes.
And
I want to give you that honor.
Okay.
Would you accept it?
Yeah.
You're the head of the table, please.
Sure.
Wonderful.
Okay. I love that. Good.
Yes, that's wonderful. That's so wonderful. Thank you for accepting that. Thank you.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
I'm a leader.
My mom will kill me, but that's okay. So why don't you do it this way?
Sit here.
What a good place to start.
Yes, and you can do whatever you want to do. Dig in.
Joanne camera show.
Yeah,
you can do it, you
100%
can do
sure,
it camera.
but no, there's no community here at all.
Wow, baby. Look good.
Okay.
For me, it is incredible speaking to both of you and hearing about your journeys to Canada, but also hearing that you both find it so important to be giving back to the community. And I saved it for us being together, but I want to know why you find it so important to do that. I think I'm going to start with Tam.
I always want to, because it's, they help me a lot. Different people, and that person you never see him back, or you can give back to him. You always give to the next person. You can't see. Yeah, like that gentleman, he helped me. I don't know where he. I never see him again. So that make me feel like if I help somebody out, because so many people helped me before. I won't stop even now. I still want to help whatever I can. It's big or small, I just do it. That's it. Working is so good too. Help them. People dress up nice and Yeah.
Oh, love that. Different kinds of help. Yeah.
Thank you.
How about you?
For me, service and sacrifice, it gives me hope. It gives me purpose in life. It gives me direction in life. It brings healing and wholeness in my life. I want to be able to give until the last breath of my life. I want to be a voice to bring hope, restoration. That's sort of my mandate in life. That's my calling in life. That's my purpose in life. And that's where I want to go in life.
I think that is a wonderful way to bring us to a cheers. Cheers to you, my friends.
Cheers. Yeah.
Zobair, thank you so much for this meal. It was delicious.
So glad you guys could come.
Thank you for inviting me too.
Thank you.
So glad you guys were.